Good afternoon. My name is Keely Hornick. I am a teacher of special education at a high school where I work with juniors and seniors on basic skills English. I have a bachelor's of science in special education. This video is about the dispositions of learners, and after reading GCU's Professional Disposition of Learners, which is located on their webpage called About the College of Education, it occurred to me that all teachers should possess some out of each of the dispositions. And the three that I want to discuss with you today, I feel very strongly about. The first one is high expectations. The second is honesty, and the third is compassion. High expectations in the classroom has to do with my students' strengths and weaknesses and how I go about attaining that information. My students have deficits in reading comprehension and written language. So those are the areas that I work with. Once I have assessed the students and we've located the areas of need, I sit and I work with the students on how we can improve that area. What can they do to make sure that they reach that goal and that they see improvement throughout the school year? Another thing that I do with my students is I give them a student dream sheet. And this is a sheet that has questions on it about what my students plan to do after high school and where do they see themselves in 5 years. Once we have that information, I can add that to their IEP and we can discuss it throughout the school year. And it just helps us to see that they have a goal and that it is attainable if they follow these steps that we lay out. Another is honesty. I am an honest person. It's part of who I am. My students know me. They know that I will give them an honest answer if they ask me a question about anything. And I don't lie, and I don't expect them to lie to me. So setting that foundation of honesty in the classroom is a great disposition to have. And the other is compassion, taking the time to get to know my students. My students come from all different backgrounds. I have some who are in poverty, who are at the poverty level, and I have others who have never had a need at all. And so I have a wide variety of students, and getting to know each of those students individually is something that I actually do. I attend their sporting events. I attend their extracurricular activities such as drama club and choir events. I talk to them about their employment because most of my students are employed with a part-time job. And I make phone calls home. I make positive phone calls home, and I make, those negative phone calls home that no one really wants to talk with a teacher about. But that's part of my responsibility is trying to balance things out with their home life, their work life, their extracurricular, and in the classroom. And something that needs improvement on my part would be my reflection. I need to take a moment to just stop and slow down, take a breather, and look at the lesson plan. Look and see what worked, what didn't work, keep the things that were good, throw away the things that just didn't work that day, and focus on those. A lot of the times, especially this time of year, everyone is in a hurry. And so we're all trying to get things done and things can be overlooked. So if I can remind myself to slow down a little bit, I will be a much better teacher. And then what does a professional look like? I like to dress in a nice dress, maybe business pants. Sometimes I wear jeans and I wear a shirt that might have the logo of the school on it. But it's also more than that. It's eye contact. It's smiling. It's greeting my students at the door. It's making them feel welcome when they walk into Mrs. Hornick's classroom. I love what I do. I think that this disposition, reading through the disposition, videotaping this, gave me a moment to pause and really reflect on what it takes to be the best teacher that I can be for my students. Thank you for listening to my video. Have a great day.